Now that we're done with the setup, we can begin programming the DJI Tello. So first we'll go to Events and drag in this block that says when the green flag is clicked. Our drone will begin the routine once we click the green flag icon on the top left. Now we will go to more blocks and drag in the takeoff block because that's the first thing we need to do before we start any routine. So now we go to control and drag in this wait block. So we'll wait for about 5 seconds because we need to give the drone time to execute its action. Now we'll go back to more blocks and let's try fly up with a distance. So I'll replace the distance here with 50 and that should be a decent amount. As before, we'll use a wait block and we'll give it about 3 seconds wait to do that action. Now let's make the quadcopter go forward using this fly forward with distance block, and inside I'll put 150, and so this should be a decent amount forward. For this action we'll give it 5 seconds. Now we want it to turn around and fly back, so we'll go to more blocks and we'll use either the rotate clockwise or counterclockwise command, it doesn't really matter because we'll be rotating with an angle of 180 degrees. This might take some time, so we'll also give it a wait of 5 seconds. Now we will make it go back to the original spot, so I'll go back to more blocks and then fly forward with distance because it has now turned around, and I'll do 150 again. Like before, we need to wait for about 5 seconds, so we'll go back to control, drag in the wait block, and change it to 5 seconds. Now let's just try out another feature, so we'll drag in the fly right with distance block, and we'll just give it 50, so just a little nudge to the right. Now we'll go back to control, we'll drag in wait, and then inside we'll put 3 seconds because this isn't a huge movement. Lastly, we'll make the drone land. So we'll go back to more blocks and just use the land block to finish the routine. To recap, we take off, then we fly up a little bit, then we go forward, rotate, fly back, and then fly right a little bit, and finally land to finish. To try this out, we'll click the green flag on the top left. So now let's see what happens. So first, it takes off. Then it'll go up a little bit, so that's what it just did. Then it'll go forward for 150. Then in a few seconds it will do a 180-degree rotation, like you see right now. Then we'll go back to its exact spot that it was in before. And now it will just go to the right a little bit. So you can see doing that right now. And finally it will land. Thank you for watching the video. If you found it helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. If enough people are interested, I'll make a third part where I do some more complex programming of the DJI Tello drone.